Hi, this is Rainbow Harmony here to help you find balance and peace to live a more colorful life. And welcome back to my live love reading session. I'm sad to say that we are sold out now, but I want to thank you guys so much for your support. We've got a couple more people to answer questions for today, and we're going to start with QQ. Excuse me. So QQ, you're wondering what is going to go down in your love life over the next 3 months, beginning of 2021. You've just been kind of hanging and mingling. So we're going to see what is coming in for you in love the next 3 months. But this card just flew out for you, which I think is really, really sweet. It's the Luminosity card. This is the message that you're on the right path in love. Your energy is very, very attractive right now. Here's this symbol right here of the new moon, which is new beginnings. We see these hummingbirds here, which are a symbol of joy and really just indulging in the nectar of life. And I have done readings for you in the past. I know what you're like and your energy is like, and I just love seeing this card. I feel like it really it reminds me of you a lot. Even the way that this woman looks kind of like you. So I think it's really sweet. They're just, your guides are saying, hello, look, you've got some luminous energy around you. And maybe it's a message that this deck wants to talk as well. So let's pull cards January, February, March and see what's going on for you in love, okay? So January for QQ. I'm so jealous that you're in Japan because I want to be there right now. January. February. February. They're telling me that's it. Okay. March. Okay, just give me a moment because I'm going to get you the whole story here. January. February. March. Okay. Okay, so here's what I see, okay? In January, like actually this month, it's very possible that someone is coming in. Like that's fast. Because we're seeing this intimacy card here, which is like a message of connecting with someone, maybe even sexually, or just getting to know somebody emotionally. And this is also a manifestation, like a manifestation comes through. And look at these three chakras here that are lit up. This is the heart chakra, this is the solar plexus, the sacral chakra. And so this is about opening your heart, obviously. Love, this here is feeling confident, feeling just beautiful in your own energy. This here is the sacral chakra, which is representing your sexuality, your creativity. We got that luminosity card for you first. And so this is a message that you're definitely manifesting something. Your energy is very dazzling. Like, how weird is that we got this card, which said luminosity, and then we got dazzling? And so I think this is just telling you you're going to have opportunities, you're going to have options. This might mean you're going to meet somebody online. I'm not sure because I just got this message about you chatting with somebody, something like that. But we also see boundaries here. and reparenting yourself. Maybe it's that there's a couple people coming at you and you're having to set boundaries, or maybe this person is pursuing you really fast and trying to take you here and you're like, I don't know if I want to go there yet. But it does seem like you're going to have some type of opportunity. I also think this month, you're going to have to ask yourself, what connections do I really want to move forward with? And I think that this is mentally. If there's anybody on your mind that you've had a crush on that just hasn't been moving forward in 2020, anybody from your past that you're feeling hung up on, it's time to know where you stand with that person or with those people. It might be time to cut some cords, draw some boundaries so that you can have the space to move forward with your beautiful luminous energy and really manifest something here. We can block ourselves sometimes from manifesting true love when we are just like hooking up or throwing our energy out there with people that we don't truly feel that connection with, or when we're hanging on to old connections that are unrequited or not moving forward. And so this is you like healing a little bit and perhaps manifesting an opportunity in love, maybe multiple opportunities. February, resolving conflict. You're gonna be releasing someone or something in love in February. Okay, and this is your guides coming out telling you that they're really sympathetic. This might be difficult. I don't know why they want you to know this, but maybe they're just trying to give you a heads up that this is important. Whoever this person is, whatever the situation you're going through, it is important for your growth, and that's why it's showing up in your life, but ultimately you're being called to release it. So I'm kind of seeing something about some type of short-lived relationship coming in, or maybe releasing somebody from the past. It says overall this energy is just unrequited, it's not returned, and it's time to let it go. But this is going to help you go on your true path to finding like yourself more, or finding your true love. Okay, now March here is really interesting. This is serendipity. This is being at the right place at the right time. And out of all of the cards that I drew for you, you might have noticed that this was the only one that came up like face up. The rest of them just came face down. Whenever that happens when I'm drawing cards, I always see that as a sign like this is the focal card. This is really important. And this is the yin yang card, a message of opposites attracting, a message of something unexpected. Well, now you might expect it because you're getting cards on it for March, but really the way that this relationship comes about might be very unexpected. This is the sexual freedom card, so it seems like you're just it's the beginning of something new. It might not be, you might not exactly know what is this connection yet, but this person and you are really enjoying each other's energy and company. And this seems like a more mature relationship than maybe this over here than what you're trying to let go of. So you are going to have some time overall to just focus on yourself. Self-care. You're being called to follow your intuition right now and also really reflect on what it is you want in love. If for some reason nobody comes into your love life during this time, because that's a possibility. Sometimes people are like, I want to know about the next couple of months, but there's like nothing. It doesn't mean no one's coming in or nothing's really going to happen. It could be that you're going through a lot of this mentally. Like, I overall am getting this impression you're letting go of someone from the past. Someone that you thought you'd let go of, but you might still feel like there's some cords to cut there. And maybe you're not even talking to the person anymore. It just might be an internal process. I see you clearing energy, once again, setting boundaries, so you're ready for something new. And the biggest energy I sense here is in March. So in March, either this person's coming in or some type of series of events starts to go down over here in March that like leads you to this connection. So let's get some more clarity about March here. Wow, this could be the one. Yeah, I do see in 2021 you falling in love for sure. I mean, this is an amazing romantic partner. It also says you've already met the romantic partner you seek. Maybe this person you meet in March is it. Anything else they want you to know? Passion, sexual freedom, passion. This could be the one. Seems like it's going down for you in March. So I hope that this resonates with you. Thank you again so much for your support. It looks like you're ready to really move forward into a beautiful connection this year in 2021. And I'll see you next time. Peace out. So who's next?
Jelena?
Okay, so Jelena is next.
How's Nathan currently feeling about it?
Okay, so we're gonna look into Nathan. Jelena, how is Nathan feeling about you currently? Just give me a second. I want to make sure I have all these cards shuffled back and fresh and ready to go. Kind of made a mess with my last reading. We pulled a lot of cards, didn't we? Okay, so while I'm doing that, I'm just going to take some deep breaths, clear my energy, make sure I'm fresh to answer your questions about Nathan. Okay. So how's Nathan feeling about you currently, Jelena? Okay, Nathan. Okay, I feel like there's more here. There's a lot going on here. Okay, Nathan for Jelena. Okay. Seeing a lot of mixed emotions here. I think that's why when I was pulling cards, I kept getting this message, keep pulling, and I was like, wow, really? It's crazy. This person really has a lot on their mind. And this card right here in the middle of the spread, I feel like I'm being called to read this first. It says, "My life is full of stress. I've been struggling to keep it all together. I don't know if I have the heart or energy to fall in love right now. My situation just feels hopeless." I wonder how many people are leaving 2020 feeling that way. This feels very situational to me, for sure. Nathan feels very, very stressed. I feel like he's at a time in his life where he's like really meant to be establishing himself. It reminds me of somebody who's like just out of high school and going into college, or maybe vice versa, just about to leave college, or like really at a place in their life where they're making these major decisions. But with the climate of the world right now, he's feeling super, super insecure. He's like, how am I supposed to get out there? How am I supposed to establish myself at this time? There's so much pressure on him to just almost grow up overnight and get his life together, but there's like all these outside factors that are pushing up against him. So he feels very, very stressed out. And so, and it's true, a lot of times when people are stressed, they might feel like they want to isolate. They might feel like they don't want to go out and attract love. And everybody's different. Because I remember myself in the past, whenever I was stressed, I'm like, I want to go find love because it's going to distract me. It's going to make me feel better. It's going to help me get my mind off stuff. I don't know. That's my past self, my toxic past self. Much as I love her, that's sometimes how some of us can be when we're stressed. He's more introverted. He's more like, I need to like keep my energy to myself? Like, how can I go out and pursue love and feel confident and feel worthy and feel sexy and charming and like invest in something like that when my life is so stressful? So that's like the biggest energy I'm feeling right now. And then because of that, in the middle of the spread here, we're seeing I can't give you what you want. I'm so sorry. I really felt something with you, but I know you're going to find someone better, a real soulmate. I hope you find them. So this is sad because he's almost feeling like this is good because we're seeing a message that he really does care about you, but he's like, I don't even know if I can give this girl what she wants. And also, it makes me think that he's aware of how you feel about him. Like, he's aware that you have some feelings for him. He's just like, I don't know if I can step up to the plate and like be that man for her, you know? That's the middle of the spread. Over here, though, there was this dream I had the other day, and you were so hot. So he's having like sexual dreams about you, or he's thinking about you in that way, or he's fantasizing about you. This is a sign he's definitely attracted to you. He might fantasize about you a little bit. I think once again, he knows you're an option. But I think this is a good guy. To me, it doesn't seem like he wants to just hit it and quit it with you. He could probably play it like that, but this is a man of integrity. Also over here, he's like, you seem like you've moved on. I know I'm the one that rejected you, but now I'm realizing that was a mistake. So to me, this seems like in the past, you guys have hung out, or you've made it clear your feelings for him, or maybe you've made some gestures towards him and he wasn't in the space to give you what you wanted. But there's also a part of him that kind of regrets that. And I see more mixed feelings over here because this says, these two cards are very similar. Look at this. I know it feels like forever. I know it's been a while. You guys have been out of communication. He might feel like he missed his window a little bit. But this says, I know it feels like forever since we were together. Just hang on. It'll be over soon. We can pick right back up where we left off. I'm going to read this one, then I'll kind of tap into the energy a little bit more. I know it's been a while, which makes this awkward for me, but I still want to see if what we were feeling was the real thing. These cards are very similar. It's so funny. I didn't even realize I made two cards that were similar like this, but it's very telling that you're getting both of them together. I find that a clear confirmation that there is still a part of him that wants to pick up where you left off, or that wants to explore the connection, okay? He does care about you. He's attracted to you. You've been on his mind a little bit. This also says there's no one else. So maybe you're wondering, is he seeing somebody else? If he's not coming at me, is it because he's preoccupied with someone else? Is it because he doesn't have feelings for me? Here's what I'm seeing. This guy's attracted to you. He's interested. He's not dating anybody else, but this is where he is at right now. And this makes me wonder, to be honest, if he ever really will come for you. Like, I think on a scale of 1 to 10 of how possible it is for him to come at you at some point, we're at like a 7 right now, maybe an 8. Like, I think his feelings for you are strong enough where he might do something about this in the future, given if his stress goes down a little bit, he gets some confidence, gets his bearing, you're still on his mind, he knows how you feel, he'll probably come at you, you know? But it just makes me wonder, how long is he going to be in this space? How long is he going to be shrinking back from life? Does he really have a problem with feeling confident enough to pursue someone? Because someone can really like you, but they can also have anxiety with, taking that step. I feel like if someone likes you enough, they're going to just go for it. They're going to face the fear and do it anyways. And look, I'm getting the hawk, which says there's still an opportunity here. So yeah, there's still an opportunity here. Let's see if we can get any more feelings from him. Oh, and you wrote something. The last card definitely clears up any feelings I had because there being someone else because of lack of contact we've had. Yeah, and look, he literally knows. He's aware of the lack of contact. I know it's been a while. I know it feels like forever. He's like, I'm realizing that was a mistake, like rejecting you. I don't think he meant to like actually reject you. I just feel like he's put this on pause for so long that it's like at this point where he's worried he's like reached the point of no return. My personal suggestion for you would be just to keep living your life, have fun, and let him come to you. He knows the door's open. He knows how you feel. He knows that there's an open door there. I think he just needs to get his crap together, and then he'll have a possibility to go pursue some love, you know? I feel like if you notice him dating someone else and he's putting that on blast, then you have your answer. I think the fact that he's not dating anybody else is telling me this isn't necessarily personal to you, why he's not stepping forward right now. And I'm not that tarot reader who's here to make excuses for guys who aren't going to come forward. Sometimes it really is they're just not that into you, and I have no problem telling people that, but I feel some energy from him coming your way. Yeah. And you're saying, thank you so much. That's what I've been trying to do, especially entering 2021. I want to live my life and bring himself to me and prioritize myself. Yeah, even though you really do love him. I think that's a wonderful place to be, Jelena. And don't worry about being perfect about it, because if you have a couple bad days or you feel like you really, really miss him, that's okay. Like, have your feelings. It's normal. I do feel an energy here. This guy to me just seems really shy. He's very shy, and it's gonna take him a lot to step forward. But I think if you're just patient and you do your thing, and he chills his stress out, he'll be ready to come around to you. And Jade, oh, John already typed back, but you're asking what deck you're using. I actually created this deck with my husband. It's called The Real Real. You'll see it more on my channel. Okay, so confirmation, any possibility for you and nature, and you and Nathan in the future. Okay, so this is codependency. I just feel like this card is telling me that, I don't know. I have some questions. Like, I wonder if, I'm just getting this feeling like maybe Nathan has like helicopter parents, or parents that like kind of coddled him a little bit. He's used to other people making decisions for him, and he's still really working on his independence. And he puts on a front like he's confident. This is a cool guy, you know, nice. But I think him doing things on his own, or like getting that courage up to pursue somebody. Like if you look at his past and his dating history, I don't really see a lot there. It doesn't feel very serious to me. I really feel like this is new territory for him. But look, this says your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. I wouldn't freak out like he's gonna propose or something. This is a card like engagement, like, yes, there's a chance. He does like you, and we're just gonna have to see if he can get the balls to ask you out, basically, and not make excuses. And it's never gonna be the right time, you know? He gets kind of a pass because of the energy of 2020, but we're gonna have to see how this moves forward in 2021. So, all right. So, I hope that helps you, Jelena. Thank you again for your support. So who's next?
Jade.
All right, Jade, what's up? What does her last name start with?
She's there waiting.
I just want to know, because oh, okay, yeah. I was wondering if I knew what this was. What's up, Jade?
What will my love life look like in 2021? I just broke up with someone. I hope I made the right choice.
Oh my gosh, Jade, I'm so proud of you and so happy for you. You're wondering what your love life looks like in 2021, and you like took a risk and broke up with someone. So let's get you a little breakup message here. I know how hard that can be. Like, sometimes it's easier to just stay in a relationship because it's comfortable than just like be alone and just like embrace the unknown. So let's see if we can lift you up, cheer you up a little bit, and bring in some good vibes for you, and you know, help you through this breakup a little bit. Okay, like that's such a bold move. You're just like, you know what, bye Felicia, I choose me, and I'm proud of you for that. So okay, 2021 in love for Jade. The woman who just bossed up and left what was no longer serving her. I'm getting chills, Jade. This is the first time I've gotten chills in a reading all day. So this is when I get chills doing a reading, it's like a sign of resonance. You know, when you're listening to a beautiful song or somebody singing and you get chills, it's like a sign that you resonate, that you identify. That's kind of what I'm getting right here. Like signs of resonance, your angels, guides around me. 2021. All right, just give me a moment because like this is like a whole year here and we're just trying to get the bullet points and we want to see what's going down for you. Okay. All right. So first of all, even though we're just like trying to move forward, talk about what's coming in for you in 2021, we are getting some messages about your breakup here, okay? So here is the person you broke up with, and you know, I'm just feeling like this person, not to diss on them or anything, but that they were a little bit emotionally numb. And there's like a lot of mystery, a lot of secrets around this person. So I don't know if they like deceived you or they hid something from you or something, but the energy is like a little bit funky. And over here in the background, this hawk here symbolizes opportunity. And you're just like, you know what? I feel like I could have a better opportunity out there. I think I'm just gonna be a free bird, get away from this person because this person, their eyes are so blank. And I really feel like ever since you broke up with this person, even if it was like just recently, you feel like a bounce in your step. Like you feel lighter. Like your energy feels very light to me. This person really was weighing you down. And when you are in a relationship with someone, it's almost impossible not to start seeing the world through that person's eyes. Like your energy gets entangled and enmeshed with that person. That's why it's so important to be like particular about who you date. I mean, people go through hard times and no one's perfect, but if this person is just constantly bringing you down and has more of a negative outlook on life, you know, it's not going to be good for you. And you are an optimist. You are a dreamer. You need someone who can like go on adventures with you and lift you up, not constantly be trying to pull you down. And I feel like it was just like insidious. Like it was like tiny little things. Like you would talk about some idea you had and they would tell you all the reasons why it wouldn't work out or why it wasn't possible or like why would, oh, you know, did you consider this or consider that? And your fun, youthful optimism just started kind of getting weighed down. And now you're reunited with that side of yourself and you're realizing, oh my gosh, it wasn't me, it was them. That person has a dark cloud around them and God bless their soul, they get some healing for that and they can move forward. It might honestly just be kind of like an incompatibility, but you're like, you know what, I'm out of here. So yeah, we're seeing an injustice here. I'm getting this message from your guides not to expect that this is always what relationships and dating is going to be like. This was a very specific situation with a very specific person, and you're coming out of this with like, I mean, your guides are aware, like you kind of were done dirty here. Like there was some type of injustice or deception here. And so this is you being at this precipice now where you're able to make some new decisions, okay? So this is you looking ahead. I'm getting this message not to hesitate. You need to put something creative into the fire, stir it around, see what comes out. I think this is just guidance for you on how to move forward through your breakup. There's all this energy that you were putting into this relationship, and now it's like, what do I do with this energy, this time, this space, this energy, this void? Put it into yourself. Don't go out there and get entangled, because this over here is telling you in 2021 there's a little bit of a warning. Very soon because your energy is so fresh and so bouncy, you could attract another lover quite soon. And it would be really tempting to just go on this path, but they're telling you pay attention to the red flags because a rebound for you might not be the best idea. Which, look, I'll be honest, I met my husband on a rebound. He's sitting next to me, he's laughing. It happened. You know, it just kind of happened. And I know so many people have beautiful stories about meeting the love of their life on a rebound. And sometimes someone comes into your life and it's just like, for some reason, that's the divine timing of how it's going to happen. And I'm just getting this message for you to guard your heart, keep your energy to yourself for a little while, let yourself heal from this. Doesn't mean you can't go out there, flirt and mingle or whatever, just rebound, but at least be aware of what you're doing because we're getting red flags. Like you might be tempted very soon and you're a very attractive person. There might even be people who are waiting in the wings. Like they've been keeping their eye on you, waiting for you to break up with this person. And like they're going to come at you now. So just be careful. Yeah, you're also, this is healing family issues. Ask yourself, okay, we're going to go deep. I'm going to answer your question, but this is just what they want me to tell you. Ask yourself who this person you were dating, who do they remind you of? Do they remind you of your mom? Do they remind you of your dad? Sometimes we attract people that are similar to our parents or that treat us similar to how our parents treated us growing up in order for us to like be able to heal and cleanse that wound. And that's some real talk there. Not like it's your fault if you were mistreated or something or that you asked for it. I mean, hell no. Some people are just mistreat you. But there's some truth to this right here. There is some truth to this. So, and even if your parents, like for some people, like your parents aren't like that bad, but maybe they were like really busy with work. And so they kind of were like emotionally neglectful, or perhaps one or both of your parents passed away when you were younger, or like maybe dare say one of them was even abusive or harsh with you. You know, if this partner abandoned you or rejected you or was emotionally neglectful with you, like it's just a bunch of stuff is going to want to come up right now. It's going to rise to the surface to be healed. So you might be feeling like you're on cloud 9, but you're about to go through a grieving process. So just be patient with yourself and allow yourself the time that you need to heal, and know that healing isn't linear. This is your personal healing process and you're going to be okay. I think what a lot of people do is they're really happy and high on life when they leave a relationship, and then as soon as the healing process and the grieving process hits, it's so uncomfortable, and so we are tempted to take that energy into another relationship just to kind of like skip that, move on to the next thing, but then we end up carrying trauma and baggage into relationships, and it just compounds and it's like a whole other thing. So you're just getting messages here to chill. Spend your time healing. It's time to take back control of your life. I think you're getting messages here. You made a good choice. Move forward, rest, and allow yourself time to be, creative and take that energy back to you. Okay, anyways, what's coming in 2021? Well, you are going to fall in love. You are going to have a true connection. You were guided to let go of this connection to make space for what's really meant for you, what's meant for the new you. You've grown, you've changed, and you couldn't take this person with you. Your vibe is going higher, you're rising in frequency, and there is a beautiful relationship coming your way. I think it's funny, I just pulled this card for another person earlier, but this is like my opposites attract card, reminding you that sometimes you find love where you least expect it. So this is like a little hint that this person could be very different than your usual type. It doesn't mean that they're not going to be attractive or like sexy or hot. I'm sure they will be if you're going to date them, but maybe they're like younger than you or older than you, or perhaps like from a different country, or maybe a little bit like unique, or from a different culture or background or ethnicity, or they are interested in different things than you. So this might also be saying that, like, I see a little hint here that through exploring your creativity and trying new things, because that's like what we tend to do after breakups. We want to do all the crazy things. Like, I had friends who like ran marathons, changed their hair, moved to a new city like right after a breakup. Usually you just feel like, I'm ready to take control, and we do like impulsive fun things. And so maybe through this process, somehow you get united with this person. I just feel like they're unexpected. They're different. You guys just really and mesh well together. You dissolve into each other, and definitely you got a connection. This is like the first card that came out. You will feel safe to love again. I feel like this person mistreated you. I don't know what the hell happened here, but I think as you move through this healing process, you might start realizing like kind of how they hurt you even more than you know now. And there might be a time this year where you're feeling a little bit scared, like to get hurt again. But I think this person is going to be a lot more mature. There's a sense, and mature does make me think this is somebody older or like very woke. You're going to have a sense of belonging with this person, and they are definitely your soulmate, okay? So, like, I don't know about this person over here. They feel to me like a karmic relationship, but I think that's for you to decide what this person was to you, but I'm just going to say this is the real deal here. Your final guidance is allow this situation to unfold naturally. Just let go of control. You don't need to do anything to meet this person. And I give different guidance to different people in different situations. Some people really need to take radical action to meet someone in love. But for you this year, just let it come. I have a feeling this is going to come more in the third or fourth quarter of 2021. So take the next, 5 or 6 months or so and just do you. You might have to swat people away like flies because you're very attractive, but give yourself the time you need to heal and know that anybody who really wants to be with you, they can wait. They'll hold out and wait till you're ready, okay? So I hope that this message resonates with you. Congrats on your major life decision and for choosing yourself first. And I will see you next time. Peace out. All right, so who is next? Why don't you drop that person a code for my readings? Like, you can pitch them one of my regular readings. So tell me who's next now. I'm just figuring out who's next, you guys. Who's next?
Okay.
Okay, so the next person is K.
I've been waiting for A.
Okay.
Since I feel like our story isn't over in this life, even if we're not talking.
Okay.
I think my heart is telling me to stay on him and not move on, but it's hard to know if I'm also holding myself back from new love.
Oh, okay.
So what do I do?
Oh gosh, this is so hard. Okay, so this is for A, right? And the other
No,
person.
this is for K.
Okay, this is for K and the person's A. Okay, gotta get that straight. All right. This is for K?
Yes.
The person's A. Okay, sorry. All right, so this is a reading for K. And there's this person named A who you've been kind of out of contact with for a little while there. And for some reason, your heart is just telling you that this story between you guys is just not over. And however, you're a little worried that by hanging on to this person, you could be holding yourself back from whoever is meant to come in your love life. So this is a really, really good question. I have been in this situation before. I'm going to help you find some clarity, okay? So first of all, we're going to see, how does A feel about you? Is this story really over in this life? Is hanging on to this person really preventing you from moving forward? Like what action are you being guided to take here? Just help you find some clarity. I think it's really important to trust your intuition above all else, no matter what comes up in this reading today, okay? So always trust yourself. Sometimes with tarot, questions lead to more answers, which leads to more questions, which leads to more answers, which that's why ultimately you got to bring it back to you. For some reason, I'm being called to tell you that before pulling these cards. So let's just start with the basics. How does A feel about you? Oh my gosh. Wow. So first of all, the message from A, this is 22. It's kind of a twin flame soulmate number. I'm not here to confirm whether or not someone's like your one true love or twin flame, but I can say you have a strong soul connection with this person. Definitely from your soul family. I don't, past lives together for sure. Like I sense that. And they're saying, you're not crazy. I feel the same way as you do about this connection. So this person definitely feels like a very strong connection with you as well. And it's possible that they haven't closed the door on you completely, that they've still got like a little toe or foot stuck in the door, like it's not closed. I don't sense that. However, this is what's going on. I'm in a phase of my life where I'm exploring my sexuality in different relationships. I'm sorry I can't be the one to give you the relationship you are looking for. So that's totally what this person's going through. And I can kind of relate to that because there was a phase in my life where that's what I was going through. Even though there was somebody that was really on my mind and I cared about, like I don't know why, I just felt like exploring my sexuality, exploring different relationships was what I was being guided to do. So that actually explains a lot. I love how we're getting like a strong answer for you about where this guy is at. Like, yes, they care about you, but this is a little bit more important to them right now. It doesn't mean that, I don't think it's anything personal to you. It's just, this is literally where they're at. I'm going to repeat this card. I'm in a phase of my life where I'm exploring my sexuality in different relationships. I'm sorry I can't be the one to give you the relationship you're looking for. So they're aware of what it is that you want. And they're just like, I just don't think I can give that because this is where I'm at. Okay. So let's see if we can get some more feelings. The energy around this connection feels very intense. I miss when things were simpler and easy between us. This is making me think that they miss just like the fun, flirty, lighthearted connection you guys used to have. I think they know that if they're going to circle back to you, things will be a little bit more intense and that you're looking for something more serious, and they don't want to get messed up in that when they clearly know what they want right now, you know? I know it feels like forever since we were together. Just hang on, it'll be over soon. We can pick right back up where we left off. Yeah. This is like a message from their higher self. Maybe this will be over. They're going to kind of get their kicks, have fun, explore, but at a certain point, this gets boring. I think there are some people who that's just their lifestyle, because there's many different ways to connect with others and to be in love and to live. I'm not one to judge, but I think for a lot of people, at least what I've seen in my line of work, is that after a while, this doesn't fill that void anymore. This doesn't really do it. I think there's a natural longing that people have for true intimacy. And sometimes that's difficult to find outside of a relationship. And so, it's possible they're not able to be fully intimate and connect with you because they haven't really connected with themselves all the way yet. They're still in this process of finding themselves. It makes me wonder if you guys are kind of younger. I mean, age is just a number, but maybe you guys are in your 20s, early 30s, something like that, maybe a little younger. I do kind of feel like this person is still maturing. Still in a phase of their life where they're young and having fun and not as like that desire to really settle down or get cuffed or whatever hasn't really hit them yet, but maybe it will. It's almost been a year since you guys talked. He was too afraid of how serious I am. We're in our 20s. Yeah, I mean, that's totally what I'm sensing. You can't blame everything on, like, your age and stuff, because I know many people who've married young and made up their mind about what they want in relationships young, but he really is just exploring life, having fun with his sexuality, you know, chilling with his bros, and wanting things. Yeah, he misses when things were simpler and easy between you guys. I wouldn't feel bad about that. If you're just like hopeless romantic, intense kind of person, I mean, yeah, check yourself before you wreck yourself in some ways, but I also think that if that's just you, be unapologetic about it. You know, if he can meet you on that level, awesome, but you might be better off with someone who's ready to get on that level with you. It does seem like he wants to circle back. He knows how you feel. I think he's still got his toe in the door. So let's see what's going on there. I don't want to give you false hope, because if you're meant to move forward and this guy, you might be waiting on him forever to grow up, then that's not going to be very fun, right? But let's just see what's up here. Yeah, you know, it's so weird. Right when I got this card, I thought, okay, this isn't about him. This is about someone else. So I think someone new is coming into your life. Someone you can open up to deeply. Someone who you have a very intense connection with. Because there is intensity around this. It does make it very appealing. It's very passionate. There's a soul connection here. But it's possible here's the thing. We have many soul connections. This just might be pretty much the first or one of the first that you've met. When you meet another soul connection, you start realizing, oh, it's possible to feel this way about like multiple people. I mean, the love you have for each person is very unique, but I sense this person's going to be kind of a game changer to you and might also help you release this person. Sometimes you don't fully release someone until you move on. That's like the final stage of like healing or the grieving process, moving on from someone. So I'm not telling you need to move on in order to heal this. I think you're going to continue to heal and move forward, but I do see a day in the future where you're happy and you're in love, and I don't know if it's with this person. This is telling you it's time to clear your energy. So I'm going to tell you my letter writing method. I've done this. I've had someone like this in my past, and some people you just never get over. That I hope that doesn't scare you, but you don't have to be over someone in order to just like live a happy life. You know what's beautiful is that true love, no one can ever take away from you. Like once you come to that spiritual perspective of like we're all one, you realize that you don't need to have or hold or possess someone in order to love them. Like love is enough. If you can sit in that wholeness of love and realize, you know what, love is enough. It's okay that I love this person. I'm going to send them love and light, but I'm going to love myself as well and give myself the opportunity to keep exploring and connecting with others in love. And I'm not going to give up on it. This just might not be the only person you're ever going to have strong feelings for in your life. So it's kind of like a hard message, but I just feel like this guy's not ready. He's a little immature. If you were to wait around for him, you might be waiting for a long time. It's possible someone who you have an even stronger connection with or more of a twin flame energy with could come in the future. You're still very young. And we're even seeing this. You're going to get to know someone that's going to blow you away. So let's look into this new connection. Then let's circle back and see, will he come back? Because we want to see that. Because it does seem like he might reach out, but it might be too little too late. Soulmate. Oh, yes. You have someone extremely important coming into your love life. Does hanging on to this guy prevent you from meeting this one over here? No. No. It's so funny because for some people I see like, you need to let this go, and like, you need to heal this, but cut the cords or whatever. But I don't know. I really think that given time, This energy will naturally soften a little bit. The intensity will chill out. Sometimes you got to give it a lot of time and then you'll meet somebody new. Um, if you would like to soothe your energy, this is optional, but I was just talking about this letter writing method where you can write a letter to this person. Now, do not send the letter. Don't worry, don't send the letter, but write him everything that you feel, how upset you are at like how he hasn't been coming at you, just everything that you feel about the connection. And then at the end, you can write something like, I'm sorry, I forgive you, thank you, I love you, I am now free and you are now free. I now cut any cords that are hanging, keeping me stuck in guilt or shame or regret or frustration or confusion around this connection. I instead infuse this connection with love and light and healing energy. You can write kind of whatever you want, but basically at the end, rip up the letter, throw it away, burn it, and allow yourself to cry, release any energies. Sometimes you might have to write the letter a couple times. I would suggest not to do it more than once a week because it's an intense clearing. But this basically just helps you to feel lighter and have more of an open-minded perspective towards this connection. So you're not feeling so lovesick about it, you know? And, you know, be gentle with yourself. If this is just how you got to feel about this person for a while, then feel that way. I don't think it's blocking you. I feel like what would block you is if you pretended that you didn't care, if you forced yourself to go out and try to meet new people so you could move on. I think by you taking the time to heal this, process this, feel down about it, and be authentic with your emotions, you're moving through this process quite naturally. And sometimes it's not until time has passed before you can look back and really understand what somebody was meant to be for you. So let this relationship unfold naturally. Let it be what it needs to be. And what I'm just clearly seeing here in the cards today is that there's an amazing person coming into your life that you're going to share like your deepest, darkest secrets with. And you're going to like show them your true self, and they're going to accept and love you fully and completely adore you. And it's going to be a wonderful soulmate connection. Meanwhile, this person over here is just kind of fucking around on a whole other page than you. And that's just why your energies cannot match up. So, ultimately, will you guys have a chance to explore this relationship? I really feel like this will happen first, at the very least. This person over, here's the thing about this person. Who you think they are in your head, it might not be who they truly are. That's a hard one to hear, but this over here is so much more genuine, so much more appealing, and this is the grieving card. This is, for some reason, this person has a connection with your spiritual awakening. This person has come to help you on that path. That might have more to do with what their purpose is in your life. So maybe that's why you're kind of feeling, I feel like the story isn't over. I feel like this person's important, significant. There could be some type of soul contract here. But you need to focus on what's happening right now in front of you and not what you think is supposed to happen. I know there's a lot of information out there that will tell you that this person's your twin flame and they're coming back and stuff. That's the hard thing about tarot, you know? Even sometimes getting messages like this. But you've got to focus on what's going on right now. And I think that I personally will say, I do think you guys might have a chance to talk again. Maybe they'll come back in your life to chat with you, hit you up or something. But my personal psychic opinion, I guess, is that you'll probably have moved on by then. And it might be reaffirming when that happens. But I feel like if he comes back, it might not be for anything very serious. This guy's going to be stuck in this phase for a long time. And you are so not in that phase. I actually see you, okay, we're going there. I see you being married quite young. It's possible you could have that ring on your finger before you're out of your 20s. Maybe this is the person we're tapping into. You're going to look back and be really glad you didn't end up with this person. So I'm sorry if I'm shattering your dreams here, but take your time to grieve, and nothing is set in stone. Energy can change, okay? And don't feel bad if you end up being hung up on this person for years. Like, sometimes you just need to go through that process. So trust what is showing up in your life right now. Allow yourself to feel genuine emotions. Some tips I can just give you from my personal experience is sometimes when someone's not coming at you and you really care about them, you can start feeling like ugly or like undesirable or unworthy and a little bit depressed. Take good care of yourself. Self-care, self-love, get out in nature, exercise, drink a lot of water, tell yourself kind things when you're looking in the mirror, make friends with other girls, have fun, pursue the things that you love, and put some energy into yourself, because sometimes these types of people, we kind of obsess over them because we're looking to fulfill aspects of ourself that are not fulfilled. We kind of project our trauma onto a specific person. So that's some real tea, some real deep stuff. I don't even know if I fully understand it, but I know I've done that in my life. And ask yourself, what this person represents to you, and do some journaling about that, and start finding a way to meet those needs. The needs you feel like this person is not meeting, ask yourself how to meet those needs. I think you're going to be really happy when you get over here. You're going to be like, oh my God, I freaking barely escaped this situation. I'm so glad that I ended up with my soulmate. Like, this person over here rocks. And look, here's confusion. It's okay to be confused, finding, surprising, belonging. Look at that. This is surprising over here. Sometimes the universe just brings awesome stuff in your life that you never could have planned for yourself. All you see is this right here, but really there's like this huge big picture of like the possibilities of your life. There are infinite ways that this whole thing could go down. So open up to the unlimited possibilities. You're going to end up where you belong. You are well taken care of, and there's some genuine connection that wants to find its way to you. And I don't think there's anything you could do to repel it. So you just keep being you, doing yourself, So yeah, this to me feels like a soul contract. Also, I'm seeing release any guilt for anything that you expressed to this person. Maybe you just opened up, told them your feelings. You know what? That's okay. Own that side of you. Unconditional love for that side of you. That's the truth teller. I think that's amazing. The world needs more truth tellers. And even if this person wasn't able to reciprocate, you never know if they really needed to hear whatever you said to them. You never know if that was what ended up boosting their confidence or whatever it was. So trust whatever you said to this person, whatever you expressed to them. Like, the world needs more truth tellers like you. You have such a big heart, and you're going to find someone who's going to match your energy, and that's what you truly deserve. Anyways, I'm going to drop the mic. Thank you so much again for your support. I'm going to take my last little 5-minute break here, and I'll be back to do the last couple of readings. Those of you guys who are last in line, thank you so much for your patience and waiting for a reading from me. I'm really excited to get your messages. I just want to make sure that I can show up with just as much energy and enthusiasm as I did for everybody else. So click back on to the final part 4 of this session. And I'm just maybe in about 6 or 7 minutes, okay? And I will see you then. Peace out.